Can you see how your shame is being dealt with more of your addiction that leads to more shame? Somewhere in this crazy cycle, we've got to hit the emergency brake. We have to stop trying to remedy our shame with our addiction. We need a better, more powerful way. What you'll see in Genesis 3, 8 through 15 might be one of the most amazing things that I have ever read. In this passage, after our friends Adam and Eve have sinned against God and felt the nakedness and the shame that comes with that, God decides to come close to them, and in doing so provides through a sacrifice, crushing the shame that they feel and have in connection to their disobedience and lack of trust in the God who cares so deeply for them. I love the way Genesis 3 unfolds. Adam and Eve sin against God, they hide in fear and shame, and then God comes close to them. But he doesn't come close to shame them further. Instead, he comes close to fix what they broke. We see this clearly when God addresses the snake or Satan in verse 15 directly. In this verse, he curses Satan and makes a definitive declaration that he is going to put enmity between his offspring and Eve's offspring, her great-great-great-great-great-grandson, Jesus Christ. God says in that verse that Satan will bruise him, Jesus, but Jesus will crush his head. Let's bring this into a little more clarity by taking a look at Hebrews chapter 12, which was written after Jesus had lived, died, and rose again. Verse 2 says this in chapter 12, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. When God sought to repair what Adam and Eve had broken in the Garden of Eden in Genesis chapter 3, he killed a lamb as a sacrifice. He took the skin and made clothes for Adam and Eve to cover their nakedness, to take away their shame. Jesus Christ is the lamb that was killed as represented in chapter 3 of Genesis, covering Adam and Eve's shame, consequentially now covering your shame for your sex addiction. In doing so, it says Jesus despised the shame. It was scorned. It was made powerless. It's non-existent as it pertains to Jesus's death, burial, and resurrection for you and I in our sin. Our sex addiction is sin. Sin is shameful. God comes close to us in Jesus, and his sacrifice for our sin crushes the shame. We only need to look to Jesus to clear our guilt and shame instead of our typical way of hiding and blaming. God loves you. He is looking and able and longing to forgive you for your sexual brokenness. It doesn't get any better than this. You and I long to be freed from the shame of our sin in this sex addiction. God is offering it to you. He wants to give you that freedom. He is powerful, able, willing, wanting to forgive you. You only need to come to him and receive this amazing gift of forgiveness by trusting that Jesus' death, burial, and his resurrection is powerful to forgive you of your sexual brokenness, your sin. Receive it. It is a gift and it's beautiful. And when you receive it, I promise you, you will be refreshed. You will know a joy that you've never known before. Look, I know it's a lot today, a lot to work through. This whole shame thing is serious. It is a big, big deal. I believe it is the culprit that keeps you addicted to sex. Hello, friend. Jimmy here. And before I let you go, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching the video today. If you found the information in today's video helpful, it is a part of a longer teaching that I did, and you can find the full-length video in the notes below in the description, so click the link there. And also, if you want to go deeper into overcoming your sexual addiction, I've written the 4 pillars of a porn-free life. It's a free checklist guide that I've written in service to you. I want to help. I want you to win. I want you to have victory over this addiction. So if you want that, you can also click below or visit sexaddictedchristian.com and grab your free 4 pillars guide and start your freedom journey today. I'm praying for you. God bless. I hope to see you again on a video real soon.